Ничего себе. Yukarıda yürümek ne kadar zor. Bavulu çekmek daha da zor. Sıcak sıcak.
Kamchatka is experiencing unprecedented snowfall in over 50 years. Local residents reported snowdrifts as high as 5 meters. Some were forced to evacuate their apartments through windows. The snow depth in the city reached 170 centimeters, and in some areas, more than 2.5 meters. Local residents reported snowdrifts as high as 5 meters on social media. Judging by footage on social media, snow has blanketed entrances, with some residents escaping through ground floor windows. Rescue workers, student groups, and volunteers joined the effort. They helped people trapped in private homes and those in need of emergency medical care. Military personnel, including submarine crews, also stepped in to clear the snow. In December 2025, rainfall reached 370 millimeters in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, or 316% of the monthly norm, and in the first half of January 2026, another 163.6 millimeters fell in the city, or about 150% of the monthly norm, the Kamchatka Inform news agency reported, citing the Regional Hydrometeorological Center.
Думаешь, вылезешь?
A state of emergency remains in effect in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. An avalanche warning is in effect for the region. However, on January 17, the cyclone that brought snow to Kamchatka began to subside. On Monday evening, regional authorities reported that 2,500 cubic meters of snow had been removed from roads in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky.
Сугроб до 9-го этажа. Ничего себе.
According to Vera Polyakova, head of Kamchatka Hydromet, the weather conditions that have developed in Kamchatka over the past month and a half are considered extreme and extremely rare. The last time a similar situation was recorded was in the early 1970s, when several months of rainfall fell in a short period. Such conditions are extremely rare in modern observations, he said at a meeting of the Emergency Response Commission. Due to the snowstorm, passenger buses stopped operating in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. People were transported using Rosgvardia police vans and vaktovkas, special buses for shift workers. On January 17, passenger bus service resumed, but with restrictions.
Bavulu çekmek daha da zor. Sıcak sıcak.
Residents' homes were buried under snow, and rescuers and military personnel were helping to clear them. The price for snow removal services on the classifieds website at Vito has risen to 80,000 rubles. The snowfall has caused a near stop in garbage collection in the regional capital. The main reason for the waste management problems is that utility vehicles cannot access snow-covered yards.
Ну, капец.
Regional institutions and schools have switched to distance learning. On January 15, local authorities reported the deaths of 2 people who were buried under snow that fell from their roofs. Shortages of certain products were also reported in local stores, as were queues at major retail chains. Officials manually monitored the availability of essential goods in stores.
Я глубже, чем ожидал.
Думаешь, вылезешь?
Authorities urged residents not to leave their homes unless absolutely necessary and issued emergency warnings over loudspeakers. A volunteer organization was established within the emergency response headquarters. Its members helped pensioners, people with disabilities, large families, and families of war victims in Ukraine clear snow from their homes and deliver food and medicine.
Ну, капец.
Following a meeting of the Emergency Response Commission on January 19, Kamchatka Governor Vladimir Solodov ordered the clearing of main streets and inter-neighborhood routes in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. Traffic police, in accordance with a regional government decree, began manually directing traffic at the busiest intersections.
Открывай, поехали. Опа-на! Ух ты! Дэм, где Ева? Где Ева? Давай, 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 давай! Давай! Давай, 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 давай. Денчик, Денчик, ты чё?
Kamchatka residents shared videos on social media showing how they survived the storm. For example, they show ambulance crews wading through snowdrifts and snow-covered driveways to reach patients, people escaping from blocked apartment buildings through windows, sometimes even jumping from upper floors into snowdrifts, despite the danger, and digging out their snow-buried cars. Following the popularity of videos from Kamchatka, artificial intelligence, AI-generated videos showing extreme snowfall have emerged.
Под балконом люди откапываются.
Kamchatka residents shared videos on social media showing how they survived the storm. For example, they show ambulance crews wading through snowdrifts and snow-covered driveways to reach patients, people escaping from blocked apartment buildings through windows, sometimes even jumping from upper floors into snowdrifts, despite the danger, and digging out their snow-buried cars.
Там еще метет по чуть-чуть. Как метет? Поземка. Вон, смотри. Ну, капец.